What if your own voice was your biggest fear? Not the messages, not the words, but merely the act of speaking. For millions of people worldwide, that fear has a special name: stammering. When you stammer, your thoughts race at full speed, but your words, it's lacking behind. People often ask, are you scared? Are you nervous? Slow down. They just don't realize how hard you're trying. Let me take you back a few years ago. I was in year 8, and it was a simple English lesson. The teacher asked us a very simple question: describe a favorite book you read in one word. I thought of a sophisticated vocab. Spectacular. Easy to say it. The scene was pitch perfect. I raise my hand, the teacher points at me, but that is when the real enemy strikes in. Spec, spec, spec. I kept on stuttering. I couldn't say that word out right. I could hear someone from the background say, this guy will take longer for his word to finish than for the whole lesson to end. The whole class bursted into laughter. That time I faced utter disgust and humiliation. I thought to myself, what kind of a person am I? I can't even say a single word right, but this is the hidden tax of stammering. It's not about speech disfluency. It's about constantly editing your life choices. Example, changing your jokes, changing your answers, or maybe not even answering at all to avoid a simple struggle. Unfortunately, I am not alone. I am a part of an immense 80 million people worldwide who suffers in some form of stammering. In average, that is 1 in every 100. For a long time, I thought to myself, maybe I should fix my own voice. So I tried different techniques, breathing techniques, pausing techniques, but that is when a simple Google search clearly states that stammering, it can't be cured. Yes, that's right. It cannot be cured. However, it can be reduced. You can't fix stammering like a broken machine. No, 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 no. You must learn it to live as a part of yourself. That's when a very tiny, simple moment changed my life for the better. Once again, let's go back a few years ago. It was a few weeks after that event took place, that embarrassing event. I was walking with a friend. The friend walked with me, and as I was talking, I kept on stuttering. So I kept on apologizing. So I said to my friend, bro, what's going on with me? He said to me, bro, relax, relax, relax. I like the way you talk. You think before you speak. Many people don't have that ability. Be yourself out there, be confident, and your speech will automatically get better. That sentence didn't fix my stammer. It changed my life. From then onwards, I started to treat my own voice like a good friend. I started to pause more, I started to breathe more, and slowly and gradually, when I wasn't forcing fluency, my stammer reduced significantly. The journey from once I used to stammer a lot, get humiliated, to now barely stammering, this journey taught me something very unexpected. It taught me to be a good listener, more patient, and to always value my own voice over its speed. What was once my biggest weakness is the reason why I understood empathy so much. That's when I realized something powerful. Communication isn't about fluency, it's about connection. You don't make friends because you want to, good looks, all that. No. You make friends because you trust them, you build relationships. That's why connection is the key to all this. Okay, Jose, but why stammer? I wanted to spread a very important idea here today. The real cure for stammering isn't speech therapy, but empathy. It is the absolute willingness to let someone's voice to be truly heard, even if it takes a little longer to arrive. I know, all of you are probably wondering, you spoke about stammering for 5 minutes, but you didn't really stammer at all. Exactly. That just proves my point even more. I felt safe enough to be heard. I felt an audience which could understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's when I realized something. If a tiny moment shaped up my life for the better, think about those 80 million people out there suffering because of stammer. That's why, at the end of the day, in a world full of cheap talk and endless noise, we are the only ones that know the truth. When you fight for every syllable, you always make sure that every single word is worth the wait. Thank you.